it up, man. That's our guy.
Right on time.
Yeah. That's our guy, man. Sick of this shit. Man. Yeah, we good. I would sound out too. Yeah. All right. First and foremost, we would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Kakadash.
double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great example to his younger brothers, and peace and blessing salutation to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, pushing to get up out of here. So I want to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, with the GMS Mississippi branch. All right, coming with another, all right, afternoon lesson, and pretty much going to the C hip is undeniable. As you had Nate, had that class, where he's saying the mark of the Most High, going to Ezekiel 9:4 is the law, and the mark of the beast is sin. Then he mentioned, to the guy that answered, and he was like, I thought you were going to say something like the C hip. Then he was like, well, they might come out and do something like that, but that's not, the MOTB. Because see, to the point where it's undeniable. Like, you know that this man wants to go digital, that this man wants to create a global currency, okay? And there's only one way that you're going to be able to, all right, buy and sell, and that's going to be with that new currency, okay? That's how currency works. Like now, you can't go to Walmart in America, okay, with the Chinese yuan. They don't accept that.
Right.
Okay, they don't accept their currency. So if they change the global currency to one currency, then that's the only way you're going to be participate in, all right, the global economy from the gas station, all right, to construction projects, okay, to whatever you need. So we know that the C hip is undeniable, all right, and it's a major part of this man's plan. Here it is. This is going to be your ID, okay? It's going to be okay your bank, you know,
Medical records.
medical records. It's going to be all this, okay? But it's not mentioned in the Bible about this man doing this, okay? Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 17:5. Thus saith the Lord, cursed be that the man that trusteth in man,
Yep.
and maketh flesh his arm,
Yep.
and whose heart departed from the Lord.
Cause see, we finna see, all right. The Lord is finna see who we really trust. You know, you gonna fight the funk for so long, and then it come to a time where now our temptation is gonna see, all right, who you trust. Like the chaos, Jacob's trouble, and all these things are happening. This is the Lord finna test and see, okay, who do you trust? Okay, and taking this C hip shows that you trust this man. That's why a lot of people, all right, are gonna die horrible deaths for trusting Esau Edom, man. You know, here it is. The Bible tell us, give us all the game on this nigga, and we finna have the masses of our people, even though they know that they're Israelites, they're gonna trust. That's why they hang around these doctrines that tell you that the C hip is not the MOTB, because now you're already justifying yourself in taking it. Cause you see what's happening, man. Ain't no way you can't see what's going on, man. This man is going completely digital, you know.
Right.
But you gearing yourself up, trying to psych yourself out to justify and taking it, man.
Trying to eliminate that guilt.
Yeah, like you said, trying to eliminate that guilt. Okay, but it's undeniable, man, and it's undeniable what John the Revelator seen in the book of Revelation 13 and 16. Okay, that was it on this.
Come.
Let's get that Revelation 20. I think 7.
This is Revelation chapter 20, verse 7. And when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison.
Yeah, and this is Esau being loosed during the Renaissance period. You know, because what they call the Dark Ages. You know, he was pretty much pushed out of power. Okay, he was irrelevant, and with his influence, he had no influence in the earth. Okay, but he was allowed to be loosed. Okay, for his little season, to do all right, to fulfill prophecy, man. Okay, go ahead.
And shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four quarters of the earth.
And shall go out to deceive the nations. This man was prophesied to deceive the nations, and this is who the masses finna trust. The scripture tell you that he gonna go and deceive the nations, because with the sea hip, he gonna dress it up as something cute. You know, he gonna dress it up as a solution. Okay, people are gonna be begging for it. He's gonna bring, he's gonna, and after a while, when you start keeping up with this devil lies, and like you be like a watchman, because anything you do, you kind of learn the nuances and the things that go with it, you know. But like Esau, once you get to following this guy and really investigating this guy, you kind of know how he think now. Cause with the sea hip, what he'll say, well, he'll inflate the money so high and say, well, it's so many currencies. The banks can't keep up with the currency. So look, we got a solution. Let's go to one currency. You see? Or identity theft. You know what, you had a Usain Bolt just got scammed for like 10 million. Okay? They said, well, see, that's what the blockchain is gonna prevent, you know?
Right.
He gonna present this as a solution to the problems that he created. You got it, bro.
No, that's why I was thinking about that Isaiah 10.
Yeah. That's why Isaiah gonna line right over with it.
Come. And he shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four quarters of the earth, Gog and Magog, to gather them together to battle, the number of whom is as the sand of the sea.
The number of whom is the sand of the sea is going back into Gog and Magog, which is Russia, because from the Renaissance period to now, okay, this man would deceive the nations all the way up until World War III, which is going to be mainly America and Russia. Okay, going to be the two powerhouses, and then you're going to have all those other nations join in, okay, in which America is going to be destroyed, all right? But what are we seeing? Well, the point was, this man was prophesied to deceive the nations, and this is who the masses, all right, are going to trust in. See, this is going to be his biggest deception, this pseudos, because he's going to present the sea hip as salvation. Okay, go ahead.
And they went up on the breadth of the earth and
Now go get that.
Oh, Isaiah.
Yeah.
All right, come on.
Yep. Yeah, man, because we finna see, he finna come with a lot of deception, man. He gonna say, he's gonna go into how now, they can regulate the money, they can distribute it. And also, it's a lot of automation going on where a lot of industries will not need people anymore. Okay? And he's gonna say, well, with the digital, we have, more money to give out. Okay, we can give out credit. See, if we had money, it would inflate the money so much we couldn't do it. See, now we got credits that we can regulate, so we can just give you a universal basic income. He's gonna sweet talk a lot of people because that's what he's known for, man. The serpent. He's more subtle than any beast of the field. So this man gonna come with some craftiness, and the masses gonna be taken, man. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 10:1.
Yep.
Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees,
Yep.
and that write grievousness which they have prescribed.
Yep. And right grievousness which they have prescribed. He's forming the infrastructure now. Okay, he's getting everything ready for a digital economy now. So when he does bring the chaos, the infrastructure is already set up. He's already got it prescribed on what he's going to bring for the solution. Okay, and it's going to be more grievous than the setup we have now.
Right, and going into that, that word decree, it goes into solution, resolve.
Yeah.
It said decree, resolve, a statute, action, prescribed. A thought or a
What's
resolution.
that Hebrew word?
Strong's H 2711.
ha, haquak, haquak in the Hebrew for that word. What's say prescribed a decree. Okay, yep. It said resolve, a statute, or action. Hey, because he's gonna bring this, action, okay, or this resolve. He's gonna bring it as a resolution to the problem, as a solution to the problem.
And then it said an unrighteous decree.
Yep.
So it ain't gonna be. It's gonna be unrighteousness.
Yep. It's gonna be more grievous because now you're gonna have programmable money. Now you're gonna have money that expire. So now he can oppress you on a farther level, man. He can oppress you down to the penny. Make sure you don't have a penny left over for nothing.
He gonna control your thoughts too.
Yeah. He want to get inside your mind. I would say we emphasis on buying and selling, but they're just a major indicator. This man wants to control your thoughts. What do you call it? Thought crime. And the crime gonna be if you think anything against him. This man's NWO is gonna, if he was able to set it up and just have it functioning, man, and this would be a nightmare in the earth. The earth already a nightmare. Okay, it'll just be nightmare 5.0, man. You got it, bro.
That was
okay. Yep. Let's get that. Cause see, the thing that's gonna make people take the C-hip is because they still got a burning lust for this society.
Right.
Cause the C-hip is gonna be for you to plug back in. Cause we begging to unplug. Right. How the hell will we buy the need to buy out to plug back in to something that we ready to see fall, man? We ready to see crumble and be destroyed, man. Okay? Well, that's why James said that in what's that, James 1? About your lust. Let's get that in James chapter
14.
Is it 14?
Let me start at verse.
Yep. Because remember, we coming to the hour of temptation, where everybody's gonna be tried. Okay, go ahead.
Let me start 13 or 14.
Let me look at 13. Matter of fact, start at 12.
12. Yep. This James chapter 1 verse 12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation.
That endureth the temptation, and the temptation that's gonna try everyone is the MOTB, the C-hip. Okay, so blessed is the man that endured temptation, and this is the major temptation that we're gonna have to endure. But hey, we're gonna have to go without particular things. We're gonna lose, okay? Because hey, if you can't buy or sell, that means you ain't gonna be able to pay your mortgage, your lights. You might end up in a house without lights, without water, and eventually, they're gonna come put you out of there. So hey, you just start. It's just gonna be a season to where we're gonna be losing, but that's when our endurance is gonna be being tested, man. Do we believe that he is, man? It's gonna be uncomfortable, but seeing past this place, all right, is gonna help us push through the uncomforts, man. Okay, go ahead.
Blessed is the man that endureth temptation.
Yep.
But when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life.
Yeah, when he is tried, we're gonna have to be tried. And that C-hip, because see, before the C-hip is brought forth as the solution, okay, it's gonna be chaos. All right. And people are gonna want to plug back into the system so they can try to regain what they lost in the chaos, man.
Right.
You see? But we gotta have the spirit like said, we good,
Like you said, you said it before. This is their life.
Yep.
To them, this is all they got.
Yep.
So that's why they're gonna be trying to fight hard just to keep it or get it back.
Exactly. You got it, bro.
For when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. Let no man say when he is tempted.
And this is gonna see like we finna see. The Lord finna see who everybody trusts. The Lord finna see what you really love. Okay? I'll see that's why you can't fake it. You can't fake faith. You can't fake what you believe in. you gonna go to what you believe in. You see? Go ahead.
Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of the Most High. For the Most High cannot be tempted with evil, nor tempted he any man.
Yep. So what we have to understand is that this hour of temptation, what it's gonna do, like I say, it's gonna draw out who you really trust, who you really love. It's gonna draw it out. Okay? Go ahead.
But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust.
When he is drawn away of his own lust. So if you lust for this society, okay, when the hour of temptation come, all right, you're gonna make a decision based off that lust. If you want to keep something going in this society, you got a little situation, your family done, already bowed the knee, and you have a love for them over the Most High, the hour of temptation just gonna expose that.
That's why Yahweh said, wherever your treasure is, that will your heart be also.
The hour of temptation just gonna expose what's already in us, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna push you to do just some random no. It's just gonna expose what's already in you. Whatever your lust is, if you lust for the kingdom, the hour of temptation is gonna show it. Okay? But if you lust for this society, the hour of temptation gonna show it, man. Go ahead.
But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. Then when lust have conceived, it bringeth forth sin.
It bringeth forth sin, because taking the sea hip is a sin, because you letting the devil insert something in you, man. But that goes against the law. But then they say that the mark of the Most High is the law, and the mark of the MOTB is sin. Well, it's a sin, the procedure that they're doing to put it in you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Cutting into your flesh.
Yeah, cutting into your flesh. You see?
Sin.
Yeah, brother post that law. Cutting of the flesh. So it's like, well, goddamn. And see, the Most High pretty much put Jake in the box. So it's like say the C hip is undeniable. Now to the point where you just lying, man. You know what I'm saying? Now you just lying, man. And you don't give a damn.
Then it's like making a covenant with death.
Yeah.
You agreeing to further you agreeing to be a slave in his captivity.
Yeah.
When it's time for it to be destroyed.
Yeah. Brothers can't wait to, let us go back to work, and they say, yeah, we going digital,
So you got to take it.
Yeah. We gonna drive right past that motherfucker. I might leave the car. I just robbed this brother. Drop me off, brother. Goddamn. Go by a liquor store. Goddamn.
You had said if it happened now, you were gonna turn around and
pull
go
right back. Put that bitch in reverse. Happy as hell. Teeth hanging all out the window, every goddamn thing, man.
Passing co-worker.
Yeah. I'm gonna Tokyo drift out that motherfucker, man. You got it, bro.
Then when lust have conceived, it bringeth forth sin.
Yep.
And sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death.
And sin, when it is finished, bring forth death. After you done made that decision based off your lust, because Esau gonna entice you with, look, you can, you can open your door, you can start the car, you can, Jay, you can log into your social media. Yeah. You can think about Instagram, Ladarius hashtag, go get it, boy. Underscore goddamn,
You play songs in your head.
Yeah. Let's get this from the brother. This is the brother Yaquab, GMS, Salaki, the hopeful leg 4. This Leviticus 19:28. It said, "Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh, all right, for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord Yahweh." Okay, so that's a direct violation of that law. Like, it's laws, like I say, it's laws that we can't keep, but we can keep that one. Like, even brothers that got, tattoos, like, they not getting them anymore. That's something they can keep now.
Right.
Okay, you had something?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get that, we again to here. Get that in Proverbs, I think 14 and 15.
This is Proverbs chapter 14, verse 15. The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going.
Yeah, the prudent man look well into his going. You know, you look into these things. Okay? Being circumspect, watching what's going on around you. All right? So we really, have an understanding, okay, what this man is coming up with, man. Okay, you gotta look well into your going. See, being simple, because if you just sit here and if you still have to ask somebody what the MOTB is, you're not looking well into your going. Especially you call yourself an Israelite and you're a part of a congregation, and if you still puzzled and trying to figure it out, you know that shit don't make sense, man. Y'all sit there, you just honored to be in the classroom with Nate, with Bishop Nathaniel. You just honored to be there, and he can just tell you any goddamn thing, man. Okay? You know that shit don't make sense, man. You can't re-explain it.
All right.
Well,
probably not even listening.
Yeah.
Like you said, just happy to be there.
Yeah, just happy to be there. I think jump up to verse 12, too, because there's a lot of people that's finna be taken, man.
This Proverbs 14 and 12. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death.
But the end thereof are the ways of death. It says there's a way to seem right to a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death, because, you trying to rationalize in your mind, like, Jake. Jake gonna be like, do you think the Most High want your kids to starve? He want your wife to starve, brother? Come on now, that ain't the God we serve. First of all, you don't know what the Most High want to happen in particular situations. In those little tedious situations, man. How you gonna test your faith? You might go a day and the baby crying 24 hours straight.
Right.
Hey, that might just be the test.
Because he already said he's not giving his glory to another, so why would he bring a solution through Esau, Edom?
Yeah.
The devil, the one he trying to destroy.
Exactly.
Not trying the one he destroying.
Yeah.
Why would he bring a solution through him? And then he turn around and tell you to trust in him. It don't make sense.
Can't make it make sense. But a lot of people, whether it's their emotions, if you're emotional, you're gonna be enticed. Okay? If you have a lust, if this society still piques your interest, okay, you're gonna be enticed. Okay? And you're gonna be through. So we just pray, not to come up short, man, that we endure, these times of temptation, man, because it's here. Okay? It's here, man. It just take a vent or two and then the party on, man. It's a party after that, You got something else? All right, well, with that, I pray that you brothers, all right, and you few sisters will edify once again and give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS, whom rule well, teach well, being great example to his younger brothers, and peace and blessing, salutations, hopefully, shalom.
Shalom.